This is actually John's favorite dish you're making.
It's a Mediterranean dish still. By the way, my book is called Oh, There's Me and My Honey.
Cute.
John's Italian. This is when we were actually shooting my cookbook in Greece. He's the photographer on the book, so he's Italian,
He has
I'm
the
Greek.
beard now, right?
Right now he's got a big beard like a Greek monk. So. Anyway, my book's called It's All Greek to Me. We thought we were going to do a second book and call it It's All Italian to Him.
Oh,
and I take all of his family's recipes.
I love that.
Well, I had a baby. Things are happening. Give me a minute, Orly. I'll get to it.
She's busy doing a best of cooking show right now.
Right now I'm busy making his Grammy's meatballs. So he comes from a big Italian family, and he remembers being on the East Coast in New Jersey. And every Sunday they would gather at his grandma's house for an amazing feast, like so many Italian families do. So she just passed away a few months ago, and so it's become even more special to him. So I have tried to recreate it many times. I love you, honey. I don't think I can master it as well as Grammy, even though it's the exact same recipe. There's something they do.
Yeah, I love that sweat.
Extra.
Yeah.
So hopefully you guys will like it, but there is a secret to why Grammy's sauce, her pasta sauce, and her meatballs were so good. You ready?
Yeah.
Ready to eat?
Can I go sit down?
Go sit down. Go sit down.
I knew there was
Okay.
a space over here for me.
So
Next to you, fish
basically what
taco
you
lady.
need for a really great Italian meatball is 3 different types of meat. Okay? So we have veal,
Here we
have
are.
pork, and we have ground beef. And then some eggs, of course, because you want to make it really moist. So you put the veal, the pork, the ground beef in. Add the eggs.
Uh-huh.
You can add 2 eggs. I like 2 better than 1. Some panko. Okay, that's a lot of people use breadcrumbs. Panko's fine. Parmesan, Reggiano Parmigiano. Okay.
You said one of the secrets was the 3 different meats? Is
The 3 different meats. Because a lot of people just think meatballs should be 1 meat, but it's not. It's 3 different meats. Are you enjoying that, guys?
Yeah.
Oh, Debbie.
Oregano,
I know why this is John's favorite.
some garlic powder, onion powder, okay, then salt and pepper to taste. One of the things I don't like to do is add too much salt to begin with, because I feel like we as Americans we use a lot of sodium in our diet. I feel like, if you're going to use salt, add salt later. You know what? I really need to get in here with my hands.
Go for it, Debbie.
But
This is delicious.
are you enjoying the part?
It
Yeah,
really
it's
is
great.
good.
The sauce
Well,
is so
get a
fresh.
few bites at it right now, because I'm going to ask you to help me here. Or you know what?
Put the fork down.
Yeah.
Team
Your hands clean? Did you wash them?
Yeah, I washed them.
Yesterday?
Sorry. More.
Really, this is where John usually helps me. He gets in here and he gets in with his hands. So you can eat yours. There you go.
You just want me to
Oh my gosh.
what,
Try to get
just
in there.
Get
Oh,
in there
boy.
and mix this together?
Just get in there with your hands and start mixing together. I'm going to turn this pan down.
I want to eat.
What you want to do is get some
So
grapeseed oil.
he has good John Man
Help
hands,
her
right?
and I'll help you.
Oh, fantastic. Oh, you're awesome.
Oh my gosh, I love that, Orly.
There you go.
Multitasking. Success. Here's a nice. That's really great. That's working well.
There we go.
This is our swap out. So it's basically what Mark is making right now. Then you
Okay.
just take a melon cube or an ice cube. An ice cream scooper, and you just make your meatballs like that, depending on how big you want them. It's okay. So what you're going to do is you're going to heat up some grapeseed oil. The reason I use grapeseed oil is because olive oil has a lower smoking point than grapeseed oil. The olive oil is great, and my grandma used it. So does his grandma. I feel like it just doesn't. It heats up better, and it doesn't overcook the meatball, because you're not just going to cook them fully in here. You're actually going to put them in the tomato sauce and finish cooking them. You want to do 2 to 3 minutes on each side, like we're going to do here.
Now, what question? Because I
Yes.
know in the baking world, if you overmix something, it can not do good things.
Correct. So you're
Can I
fine.
overmix this?
You're fine. What you just did is fine.
It's
Because you
good?
have the 2 eggs in them.
Okay.
Yeah, you can go ahead and wash your hands. Thank you for
Okay.
doing that, honey.
All right. Sure.
So you want to do 2 to 3 minutes on each side, okay? After you've done that, look, they go pretty fast. Let me flip that over. Look, it's already cooking pretty quickly.
I'm coming back.
After you've done that, I'll turn this down a little bit so we don't. This is a swap out, okay? 2 to 3 minutes on each side. Then, ta-da! This is the tomato sauce. This tomato sauce is amazing.
Don't nobody touch my food while I'm gone.
I make no promises.
You finish cooking the meatballs in the tomato sauce. Now, here's the secret. This is 3 cans of peeled tomatoes, okay? You put garlic, crushed garlic in there, oregano. Basil is a big deal.
Yeah, I can
Basil is
taste that.
the secret ingredient. Tomato paste, olive oil, some salt and pepper. But here's the kicker. 1 stick of butter, ladies and gentlemen.
All right.
Yes.
So it's the stick of butter. Oh, and also, if you want to sweeten it up a little bit, carrots. That's also
that's
a
a good
secret. Because a lot of people like to put sugar in their tomato sauce. The carrot will make it just as sweet and just as nice. And, you know, if you're putting that much butter in it, let's stay away from the sugar on top of it. So you put that in there.
Delicious.
You let it continue to bake. Here they are. Here's the swap out. Now, with the pasta, the secret with the pasta is whatever it says on the back of the package, if it says cook for 8 minutes, take a minute off of that because you really want the pasta to be al dente. You don't want it really, really mushy. And the truth of the matter is, if it is too hard, you can cook it some more, but you can't make it from mushy to hard again, you know?
Too late.
Yeah.
So just like don't over salt, don't overcook.
Yeah.
You can always go back. And this is it.
This is delicious.
Is it delicious? And then you can garnish
Now
with
I know why you guys were quiet over there.
Because we're eating.
not good, huh?
Sat like good little children.
You garnish with some basil and some more Parmesan. Also, I always like to say 3 meatballs tops, and you can go back.
That's
for
it?
more.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, you
Portion
know.
control.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah, because if it's in the bowl, you'll eat it.
If it's in the bowl, you'll eat
I
it.
mean, not leaving it.
Parmesan.
No man left behind.
Two down.
I don't know if you guys like this, but crushed red pepper, I'm a big fan.